We're going to this first. It's that time of the week, of course, where police top brass in Gauteng are clamping down on crime. This time, Provincial Commissioner Elias Mawela and his team are in Roodepoort. Thank you so much, Commissioner, for joining us this evening. Just to give us an update, of course, as to what is taking place there with your operation, Kae Molao. First of all, why did you choose Roodepoort this evening?
Thank you very much for the opportunity given to us. Yes, Roodepoort is one of our priority stations. It's within my top 40 crime weight station. But again, due to the challenges of illegal mining, the crime in that particular area is not so pleasing. The murders, the robbery aggravating, the assault GPH and assault common, it's very high, including the burglaries. Business and house burglary. So we felt that we need to come this side, assist the station commander. And moreover, this Roodepoort policing precinct have inherited a new area called Tsepiso phase 1 to 7, including the Mnandini. And those areas are a little bit troublesome because of the high number of liquor outlets which are there. And the people in that particular space, you know, after indulging in this alcohol, they start to commit the assault GPH and so forth. So we believe that with tonight's operation, we'll be able to reduce the levels of crime.
And have you made any arrests this evening? And if so, what were they charged with?
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, we have already made some good arrests. Firstly, as a norm and a practice in this province, before our second phase of our operation, we start with the detectives, whereby they go around and look for wanted and known suspects. And we are happy that the detectives have managed to arrest 785 known and wanted suspects. Amongst those who were arrested, we are happy that we have 21 who were arrested for murder and attempted murder cases. So we are happy about that. And in this second phase of the roadblock, we have managed to arrest 14 people for drunken driving and 31 undocumented persons. Another team which is busy in the suburb inside here, checking the compliance, especially of the liquor outlet. They've managed to close 3 illegal liquor outlets and arrested those people, and liquor was also confiscated.
And with these new areas that you mentioned, illegal shebeens, is that also a huge problem in those areas specifically?
Definitely. We have a lot of, more than 100 liquor outlets for just this small area of Roodepoort. But when you look at the rate of the contact crimes, you can see that most of those contact crimes are influenced by the abuse of alcohol and drugs. And a lot of people in those shebeens, you find that, you know, they are abusing alcohol. So we believe that tonight's operation, when we raid those liquor outlets, majority of the people, maybe they will begin to behave and ensure that they don't commit those unnecessary offenses.
Let's talk about, Police Commissioner, about some of the operations that you do throughout the week. We know that Operation Kae Molao takes place about once or twice a week. Don't you think it's necessary to maybe have these operations take place more frequently so that, more arrests can be made and so that more justice can be served?
Yeah, definitely. Myself and my management team, we participate in this operation at least twice per week. But the station commanders and the district commissioners, they also ensure that they launch their own operations so that at least we need to cover. You see, here in Gauteng, starting from Thursday until Monday morning, that's where now we are collecting a high number of crime incidents. So we try our level best that we increase our visibility, to increase our operations from Thursday until Monday morning.
And before I let you go and continue with your operation, of course, we need to know what is the situation in Boksburg with the gas leak. We know there is a probe happening at the moment, but residents are concerned that this probe isn't taking place fast enough. How and what are you doing to make sure that these residents, because clearly, it's the Angelo informal settlement, the people there are still shocked they still live in fear because of illegal miners, especially in that area. So what's being done to make sure that their safety is a priority so that they can at least, go to bed at night knowing that the area will be kept safe by Gauteng police?
Yeah, you see, those activities whereby people they are processing these gold-bearing materials in the shacks, it's not only happening in Angelo, including here in Roodepoort, the area called Matole. We have been raiding those areas and discourage the communities, especially the homeowners or the shack owners there. They must never allow these Zamazamas to can utilize their space for these illegal activities. So the responsibility starts with them, because where they were processing this gold-bearing material, that shack belonged to somebody who passed on sometimes last year, and then the relatives of that particular individual rented out this shack to these Zamazamas. So the responsibility starts with the homeowners or the shack owners not to allow illegal activities happening in their particular space. But with us, the police will continue to do our operations. Moreover, when we identify those premises, we'll dismantle it, we'll remove their tools of trade, the so-called the pendukas and all these things which they are using to can process those dust. So working together with the community, I think we'll be able to can control this criminality which is very prevalent in this province of ours.
All right, thank you so much. Gauteng Police Commissioner Elias Mawela, they are in Roodepoort this evening for Operation Kae Molao. Of course, several arrests have already been made.